So hi guys, and welcome back to algorithm. This is another video that we're going to be making. So I've opened up my site, algorithm.pw site. You can go check it out. On this site, you can type here like a subdomain or a domain. Let's say apple.com. Apple.com, then generate. Then it will give you all the tools, and you can just copy and paste whichever tool you want. You can also filter them from the top here and use whichever one you want. And also here on GitHub tools you'll find my tools that I've been making over the years. So give them a star. The root cliff, I've been updating it lately, so you can check it out. And also I updated Gripper just yesterday. You can also check that. The rest don't really matter that much for us. Okay, so go check out this website, as you can see up there. The point of this video today, I was going through the internet and I saw there's a CVE that just came out. There's one for React and there's one for Nextjs. And so, oh, okay. So I want to show you like a POC for the two, or rather the one for Nextjs. So I'll open up my terminal. Today I'm using the Windows terminal. I'm not on Linux today. So I'll just cd into my desktop. Then I'll go into this folder called Lago. Then in that folder, I'll go into the folder called Next. Yeah, then I'll just open up my VS Code. That will open up the VS Code. Okay, so our VS Code is opened. So here, if you look here, I have two apps here. I have the patched app here and I have the vulnerable app here. This vulnerability, what it does, it's maybe let's take an example. We have maybe like you have a letter, then you send it to like a CEO of a certain company. Then in that letter you've written that you want the CEO to retire, and with no questions asked, the CEO retires. That's basically what this vulnerability is. You can give it any code and it will give you back any type of data that you've requested it, mostly with RCE payloads. So let's check how it works. So this is the vulnerable app. Then I'm going to do Control J, just bring here my terminal. Then what I'm going to do next, I'll do node. So let me teach you first how to install this app. So you can just go cd into the vulnerable app. Then here you write npm install, so that it will install the vulnerable Next.js version on this. And as you can see here, we have a critical severity vulnerability, and it has been gauged at 10.0. That's the highest vulnerability gauging. Then here, after running that, we'll just do npm run dev to start up the server. Oh, so I forgot here. So we'll start npm run dev to start up the server. Then when I click on that server, it will open up. Let me just reload this one. It will open up this localhost server, and I've written here this is just a demo. It's not a real web app, but and also please, when you try to do whatever I'm trying to do it on something that you've been given permission to. You can check on platforms like Bugcloud or HackerOne or Integrity and so forth. So let's continue this. This is just a simple app. So if I do algorithm, and maybe here algorithm, art algorithm, .com. Okay, so this is the web app. If I do algorithm at algorithm.com and then I submit, it just gives you this. Then let's say I go back to my terminal here on VS Code. So here you can see the submission was successful. Then I'll open up a new terminal here. Then in here, I've got this exploit.js and or exploit.py if you're a Python user. So what this does, it will create a prototype. And so the prototype will be sent to the server and the server will give you back the information you want. But since this is just a demo and we're just testing it on localhost, here I'll just write like node exploit.js. Yes, basically this is what I want to write. So let me just tell this. Okay. So when I run this, if you look here, the exploit is likely successful. That means it will work. It will give you back the information of the server. And also, if you try any LCE payload, let's say here ls, that it will still work. So it will still work. Also, if you when you ls, let's say on the web app that you are trying to run this exploit on, when you ls, you'll get files. And also, why this vulnerability is very, very critical. If you ls, it will give you all the files in the system, and then if you want, you can just run remove. Maybe let's do -rf. Then let's say in the web app you saw like maybe like let's say something called file, or maybe a file called what can I say? Let's say downloads. Let's say minutes dot maybe PDF. Maybe let's say this is a file, or maybe this can even change them. Let's say here it's downloads. Yeah, it's downloads. Others, and if you run it, it will remove, or rather it will delete the minutes the downloads of whatever app you're using. So let's cd into the patch tab. Let's clear this one. Then to run it, you still need to do npm install because this has a different Nextjs version. So you'll run npm install. Okay. So this one it's here, but on this one it has been patched. So let's do npm run dev and run it. So it will run on port 3001. Then I'll open another terminal. And here I'll do npm. No. I'll run the exploit again, but on port 3001. If I go back to this one and run this one, so it's going to run. This is the patched one, still the same thing. I just write here algorithm. Let me just copy, paste it here, paste it here, gmail.com. It's still the same thing, but now this one has been patched. So if I run the code here, it will fail. Okay, okay, there's something wrong with this exploit. I'm going to fix it before I give it to you guys. This one is going to fail because I've already fixed it in um, the new exploit.js. I'm going to fix it. So it's going to fail. This vulnerability, if you want to read more about it, you can just go to. I might put in here some. I might put in some links in the description. You can just click them and go read more about it. There's these guys who have really gone through it. These guys here. So credit goes to them for finding the vulnerability. And also like the video and subscribe to the channel. And also visit algorithmpwd.site. It's a very nice site. It's a very nice site. It's a very nice site. So I'll see you in the next video.